Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Stellaris Newbie Tutorial Redux. I'm your host, Fade. It's episode 12. It's the year 2372. This is what our empire looks like. We're the green part when we click on the diplomatic map mode. These people up here, the interstellar Wasari technocracy, are our subject, and in a few more years we'll be able to start integrating them. In fact, if we look at that, the interstellar Wasari technocracy, you can see we're going to look at integrate subject. We can begin, has to have been our subject for 10 years, so in 2379 we can start to integrate them, so 7 years away. So in the meantime, we're just going to build out our empire and kind of prepare for taking over. We still need to conquer the two little parts of their faction that didn't capitulate. And then we need to think about being able to go back and attack the Raxar Commissariat and the Bernathi Star Realm. We're now kind of our major enemy. So now it's just about building out our empire. Again, we're back to build empire stage and repair our ships and tech up. We have 426 naval capacity now. It's still a long way from where we need it to be for the end game. Here we're going to take a look at what we're doing. We're running out of rare crystals. We're almost at plus 10 on exotic gases, and we're at plus 11 on volatile modes, which is good. These need to upgrade. These take gases. This can be upgraded for one gas. So go back here. Here is an unemployed worker. All their districts are done, so the only thing we can really do is upgrade a building here. This will give us more culture worker jobs, 5 more, so that'll keep them employed for a while. That'll handle new pops. Pretty good. This can be upgraded for a moat. We're going to need to put some moats down on other planets. For instance, this planet here is a research world. I'd prefer to just keep putting some research down. We can dedicate other planets to moats and things of that nature. So we're going to give these guys a research institute because they don't have one. This planet is a factory planet, and we can afford to make this more about things like moats and stuff like that. So where we're short of crystals, we're going to give them a synthetic crystal plant. Turn it back on. Turn it back to speed fast. Take a look at this. Is this gateway that we want to protect. So here at the communications jammer, let's see, what else do I want to do? Target uplink computer. Ship weapon range plus 50%. Listening post. Don't really need that there. Oh, crew quarters though. Thank you. I need that so that that ship can be handle that. And I need to think about this is the Gate Warden fleet. So if we go here and look at it, we can see what kinds of ships it has. It's missing a particular battleship here. It's missing. It has the particle class and the mega class. What else am I missing? I thought it had a third battleship. Let's take a look at that. What battleships have a mega and a particle, and I need the focused arc emitter. Yeah. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna make this ship the arc emitter. Oh, it says can't be changed while second wave is upgrading. That's right. That's why we couldn't do it last episode. So let's go look at second wave. It's 58% through its upgrades. So we'll get all this taken care of in a little bit. Meanwhile, I can take a look at this. This is Jangle. This starbase right next to it, to Barrowforge Prime, we were getting a lot of piracy here.
Construction complete.
So Jangle is about trying to take care of some of that. Since here, there's hangar bays there.
Construction complete.
And there's hangar bays there. So it's got overlap from 3 different systems. We're going to put one more hangar bay in an anchorage and upgrade it. And then we'll use resource silos. So Jangle's we got a little patrol right here taking care of it.
Construction complete.
Trying to knock down the piracy. It's just that when it starts to get, when it all gathers up from far away and gets really close to your system, then this is what happens. We actually have, what is this? We have trade going through where to where to where?
Construction complete.
What is going on here? We got trade going through this wormhole? No. You should be going straight to there. And you're going straight to there. And you're going where? You're going here. There, that's better. That takes care of that shenanigans. But yeah, it puts an unbelievable amount of strain on this. You can see there's 862 trade route value going through here. So there's no way that hangar protection is going to take care of this. Now, what's nice is we'll eventually get to the point where we can put mega structures down, and we'll just put a giant gateway here on our homeworld, and then the trade from various places can flow straight to it. But at this spot, there's nothing you can do about this. There's no amount of hangar protection that's going to knock this down. So you have to use a ship to patrol between here and just knock it down that way. So that's where we're at with that business. The rack complete. Take a look at our worlds here. This planet has one unemployed population, and it's starting to get to the point where almost all its districts are done. Well, plenty of housing. So we definitely want to be upgrading. Take more culture worker jobs off their hands. This place has a specialist, a Gagassi. So we can upgrade this. And that'll take care of that. The rent beelits. Governing ethics shift in the Raxark Commissariat. They're more xenophilic. And mob rule on Capra. Oh, well, we'll take care of that because Capra has mob rule. Oh, and they don't have enough amenities. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to distribute some luxury goods. That'll help a little bit. And then we'll launch an anti-crime campaign for a little bit. And as soon as we can move some pops over to there, we will. For instance, here, I think what we're going to do is resettle 3 of them to Capra. So we'll send... There's a human worker who's unemployed. And we're going to send 2 fast robots over there. So now Capra has a free slot, and so what we're going to do is put a precinct house down. City district is not as important. So we'll put a precinct house down, increase some more enforcers, and that'll start to take care of some of this. And then while we're here, we'll upgrade the Autochthon Monument. So we'll get those guys stable. One thing I didn't go over in my
construction complete
newbie tutorial series is that you can prioritize jobs with your pops. So you can see, you can click on this and that'll make that the priority, the miner over technicians. And so you saw me click on that and it shuffled the jobs around. If I wanted to create all, if I wanted clerks to be there, I could click on that. If I do that, then it takes all these free people and tries to fill all these jobs. You can see how the pops shuffle around to try and accommodate all those jobs until they're full. But we're gonna leave it on miners. See how it all fluctuates and keeps adjusting. So, but you could do that to say I want to prioritize one thing over another, and same thing up here. Whatever you want to do. I generally don't worry about it. I just try to make sure that I always have jobs for my pops. So for instance, here I have a specialist who's unemployed. He needs a specialist job. And that means something like research. So I'm going to bump that up. And give somebody that job. Here, we have an open spot on this planet. We're still short on rare crystals. And this planet is a factory planet. For our research planets, I like to just put research on them as much as possible and not waste a lot of time with the secondary resources. Factory planets are different, so I feel like it's okay to spend some spots on these things. I'm going to do that. Alright, second wave is done upgrading. So let's go back here. This is going to be the Ark. We can save that design now. And we can go back to the Gate Warden fleet. And we can say, we want you to have the Ark design. And it's 200 ships. I don't have 200 ship space, but I want this Gate Warden fleet to be really strong. So we're going to give them a lot of ships. Lots of ships. Then make sure, let's see, make sure they got like 10 of each type of the Corvette. Get those numbers up. Just go like 16. Make them all even because I'm kind of a nerd that way. Let's see, what other ships do we have for Corvettes? We have the armor hulls. These are the plasma weapons. Sure, we'll throw in a few more of the point defense ones. Alright, you're done. You guys can upgrade if you want to. They're going to move to the Verdimon system. This, I think I'm finally ready to just say this needs to be done. Oh, no, we changed this. I can rename this. This is,
Construction complete.
We changed this. And, we have all these defense platforms on them. We're going to save those for a choke point, but... Oh, great. Neutronium armor. Let's see. This is all very nice stuff. The cheap things are here. Mining station output. Let's do that. Since it matches with our technologist. So now all these guys are going to have... we can upgrade their armor a lot. So upgrade them. Second wave, you can upgrade again. Pirate suppression unit we don't really have to worry about. These guys could also upgrade. And they can upgrade at Capra, so that's fine. The Great Wasari Combine.
Ships upgraded.
Be nice to go conquer those guys really fast. That'd be fantastic. And then we could get them, get that system done. There's a white piece with all these guys. Can't declare war until 2379, which is also when we can start our integration. So there is a truce going on. So after a war like that, where I had 3 separate factions involved, there's not a lot you can do for a while. You just got to work on your own empire for a bit.
Construction
I'm
complete.
gonna get rid of some of my constructors because I just don't need as many. Doesn't make sense to be paying maintenance on those guys. Okay, resource output from workers can go up, or capital buildings can provide more housing. I like that idea. Let's get rid of all but the 2 happy constructors that are currently docked somewhere. That transport is sitting up there. Oh my goodness. You need to come home.
Spaceport under attack.
Come down here. Spaceport under attack by pirates. Oh, I got my pirate suppression guys though. They should be able to handle this. There's 795. Wait a minute. No.
Construction complete.
Go take care of those guys.
Ships upgraded.
That puts us in a financial hole for a little bit while this is going on.
Ships upgraded.
Alright, Birth of Space Piracy.
Research
now you guys
complete.
go back and repair your fleet, and we'll send you back out. Now we need the mega structures. Alright, how's this doing? This is almost done. Ruined ring section. Sweetness.
Construction complete.
All these different ruined ring sections we're going to be able to fix. Let's see. Fusion missiles are cheap. That'll take her like 5 seconds to do. Look at this. This is cool. I want to see what this looks like when it gets fixed. This must be the part that it's being worked on. Because it looks better than everything else.
Research complete.
That is cool. I'm digging that. Science Nexus can be built. Alright, Guardian Point Defense is cheap. Do that. Let's take a look at our technician. He's at 79%, but if we put this person on it, what's it become? 83%. So it's a 4% gain. I'm gonna go back to my ring world. I'm gonna look at this because this is really sweet. So what?
Research complete.
198 days. Okay. Yeah, I told you fusion missiles will take all of 5 minutes. Just gonna mow through this stuff. This is all propulsion. I need to see if I have a propulsion person. Let's grab the Ripper autocannon and then let's see if we have. Yeah, we do have propulsion. Okay, so she is doing all this at 89%, but if we put the propulsion person on there, then it'd be 115%. Sweet. Okay. Find that science ship. Put that person on it. Have them assist with research on Einstein. Alright, what do we have? Second wave, you can upgrade.
Ships upgraded.
And we've maxed our money, so now it's time to go in and invest. There we go. Take care of that. And more ship upgrades. The third wave can be upgraded. And the Gate Warden fleet can be upgraded. The pirates can be upgraded. I'm gonna take a look at this fleet actually. Oh, this looks so nice. Neutronium armor.
Ships upgraded.
Hyper shields. It's a nice looking fleet. $84 days remaining.
Research
Very excited
complete.
about this. Empress Station, the Bastion can be upgraded. Order restored on Copra. See? Naval capacity. Max in the military garrison.
Construction complete.
Hold on now. Edict duration 10%. I like the sounds of that. Let's go back over. Where are we on? 39 days. Building this out. Oh, this is so neat.
Ships upgraded.
So it's going to take a long time to do this whole thing. But how cool is that? Ring World section restored. Building on what remains of the ruined Ring World and the Cybrex Alpha system, our engineers have managed to fully restore one of its sections. The new biosphere had to be created more or less from scratch by our leading planetologists, but is now considered stable and ready for habitation. Excellent! Alright. Well, let's do the next section. So what do we have here? Oh, look at this! So we can colonize it. Well, let's send some of our people, not you, ding-dongs. Our people. Our people. Where are my people? Oh, the half Vultrex. Where are my people? The super bioforge supremacy. That's my people. Okay, habitat section A. Nice. Alright. Well, that's a hot dog. That's pretty cool. I like that. This is Capra. Same deal. Creating this for them. Fleet Academy, and let's go to Capra and take a look. So we can take the anti-crime campaign. Well, probably need to keep that on there.
Research complete.
We'll give them another job there. They need amenities. They need more amenities. Oh, and they're currently undergoing terraforming, which is part of the reason that they're a little upset. Impulse thruster. See, I had like 5 different propulsion options last time, and now we're down to 1. That's a little strange. Alright, what are we looking at? Still short on rare crystals. This is a factory type planet, but it's got more things on it than factories, so I need to put some more factories on it. So let's do this. I'm getting short on civilian industries, so let's take care of those guys. The capital here can be upgraded. And that'll put another person to work.
Ships upgraded.
And what I want to do is upgrade this. Any chance I get to upgrade some consumer good buildings, I want to do this. Like this one. So this is all going to cost me some crystals, so I'm going to have to do some work on that. Rent Beacon Station. This is the gateway station, so I'm going to rename this so it's a little clearer what this is. Gateway station. The Jangle station. This is trade protection.
Construction complete.
So that's why I like to do that. Trade protection, and then after it's done with that, you turn it. You do the rest for anchorage. So you guys can go here. Go there, and you we haven't upgraded for a long time, so we should. Guardian point defense. Sentry array. A complete sentry array extends sensor range to cover the entire galaxy. Megastructures are usually constructed in different stages, so we can do that. Now, where's this constructor? Right there. Can I have him build a megastructure? Gateway construction site. Right there. And have him go build a gateway. And this will start to alleviate some of the trade. We're going to have him build a gateway there, and then let's look at where trade's coming in. It's coming in from this direction, and it would probably be smart to build a gateway right about there, because then we could point some of these back in this direction as well. Oh, and this tomb world is done. We can colonize this with the super bioforge.
Construction complete.
Super biofoot. What's the difference between these 3? Traditional, leader lifespan 20 years versus leader experience gain. I want the experience gain, because I'm not even sure that they can reach their maximum experience given how long our lives are now. So this other construction ship is going to come down to Skida, and we're going to create a mega structure here.
Construction complete.
Which will be very nice. So then all these trade routes can kind of go in this direction here, and then through this mega structure they can just go straight over to Bioforge. And we can send some of them backwards in this direction too. And so then we don't have to worry about piracy, and we can eliminate some of these other star bases along the way that are designed to just do trade protection. Also, we're going to integrate these dudes up here, so we're going to want another gateway up here somewhere as well, and we can just kind of funnel everything into one central location and shoot it across. So that'll be fantastic. Also, we're making enough money, and considering how our minerals are doing, I'm going to reduce that cost. That way we always have enough minerals to build with. Let's take a look at this again. We're down to rare crystals, 65. This is a research planet though, and I really only want research on it. Let's go research lab. This is a factory planet. It can afford a few different things, but I need to put a Ministry of Production on it. This planet is decked out, and it's getting close to being completely done. It has robots on it, but I think we're going to be done building robots on this planet. And instead what we're going to do is replace that probably with a stronghold. Unless there's something obvious here that I need. We're not doing minerals. Yeah, I think another stronghold would be great. I could put some crystals down here, but I'd rather do this. I want more of these because they boost this number up here. Boost your naval capacity. Now we're going to get an insult from the Great Wasari Combine, and that's fine. They're feeling frisky because we're getting close to the end of the White Peace. So I have a Federation fleet ready to go get them.
Construction complete.
And in fact, here's these guys. I want you to go up here and be right there. What fleet was that? You guys. This is the second wave fleet. I want you to go up here. Take out those pirates, but also then it puts you right next door to them to be ready. We lost Overseer has died, so who do we want next? I don't care about slave output because we're not slaves. Pop growth, speed, and happiness are what both of these guys do. His expertise bonuses are ship weapons damage, which is nice, and army damage, starbase upgrade cost, defense platform build cost minus 3 at 33%. His is ship upkeep and army upkeep and starbase module cost. Ooh. He's got great stuff. His leader experience gain 25%, outpost build cost, which we don't need to worry about anymore because we're not building outposts, and happiness. I want this guy. He's 89. He's 20 years younger than this guy too, so he's got a little bit of a chance to live a long time because this guy's 161 thanks to our cyborg. We can live for quite a while. I like this. He could be our guy for a long time, so I like that a lot. This planet is turning out to just handle all the things that I need, like synthetic crystal planets. Let's find out when we can integrate our subject. It's 29 something. Integrate subject at 2979, 2379, 03. So in March. So 5 months away we can do it. Impulse thirst. Now we're back to having all these options again. Stormfire, autocannon. Just keep going, dude. You got great research speed. So just keep doing
complete. Construction
keep
complete.
Looking at my fleets here. First, I keep getting new tech, so
construction complete.
I'm just gonna keep upgrading the ones who can be upgraded. Pirate fleet.
Construction
you need
complete.
to do this. Patrol to here. Just go back and forth between those 2 points.
Ships upgraded.
Actually, what I should do is just send you to that system and have you stay there. That would be the best thing to do.
Ships upgraded.
Good. Ships upgraded. That's what we want to see.
Construction
Another factory planet that's turning out to be more secondary resources than anything. But let's do that. Let's give you crystals. They don't provide as many jobs is the problem. You can't really make a whole planet out of just secondary resources because they provide one job. So you either need a lot of districts to start unlocking more slots, or you just can't do it. Borders closed by the Raxar, the Bernathi, and the Great Wasari Combine. We expected that. So now the borders are closed, and that means we can start integrating our subject. So let's go do it. We're going to spend the points. Communicate. Integrate subject. It's going to cost us a total of 504 influence at the rate of 5 influence per month. It says it'll take 100 months. It won't take... I don't think it'll take that long. It's going to put us in a hole on that. Rivalry ended the Bernathi star regime. So if we want to, this is our transport fleet with 2k worth of guys. We can go after the Great Wasari Combine. Let's see if they have a defensive pact with anybody. With the Bernathy Star Regime and the Raxar Commissariat, they do. So if we wanted to go after them, we'd have to be fighting these guys again.
Colonization in progress. Construction complete.
But it would be a really quick war because there's just these 2 spots. I'm thinking I want to raise another army and send them over here. This planet here, where is it? Right there. What's their armies like? They have 386. And this guy over here has how many? Let's see. It's just a system then? It looks like it's got a system is fully occupied by the Rufari High Kingdom. Oh, wait a minute.
Hostile station engaged. Construction
Rufari High
complete.
Kingdom has that. In that case, you guys just need to go up here. Be a short war to get these guys. This system is occupied by the Rufari High Kingdom. That's interesting. Looks like there should be a planet in here, but barren world.
Construction complete.
Oh, they have the station. Planet over there,
Colony
barren
established.
world. Frozen world. Oh, no, it's not. Colony established. This is on our habitable section A of the ring world. So you can build food here. You can build a research segment. Oh, that's really nice. Commercial segment. Merchants produce trade value and amenities. Artisans turn minerals into consumer goods, and clerks turn trade value into amenities. How nice. And there's some city segments for housing. So how sweet is that? Well, in that case, let's see, we're going to need housing. So if you want these sections, which are awesome, these job sections, not so much the agricultural one, but research segment, turn consumer goods into research points for new technologies. You can either make 5 of these districts and just use luxury housing over here, or you can do 5 of these decks, the commercial segments. That's really interesting. What would we rather have? Job space production. 30 consumer goods. Or all this research. I think we have to do the research, don't we? Yeah, because you only get... It's got a small number of districts. So it's going to be luxury housing. Oh, and look, we have crime from this guy. Change governor. Yes, you're done. Criminals out. Hey, and give me the engineering research in that system. Good job, dude. That'll be fun. We need to find some extra people then and ship them off to there. So you could come up with 4 people off this planet. Mizar. You could send them to the ring world. What does it show up as underneath here? As Verdamon under the habitat. Okay. We're going to resettle 4 people here to habitable section A. Let's see. I want unemployed worker. And then robotic servants. Let's send 3 farmers there. Okay. Then habitat has enough spots here. Say luxury. Alright, and then it still gets to choose a colony designation.
Complete.
So ring world. This means immigration polls plus 20% and resources from jobs is plus 5%. Or a research ring world. Ooh. And it gives you bonuses to all of these. Oh, that's perfect. That's exactly what I want it to be then. Oh, fabulous. So, this section over here is going to provide 20 researcher jobs. Wow, that's really nice. What are we building? A research segment. Nice. Okay, they're going to be unemployed for a while. I probably should have waited to move the pops, but that's okay. Totally dig this. War declaration. The Endagon partnership declares war against the Raxar Commissariat. So now the Raxar are at war with somebody else. So I like our odds here. We didn't have a hard time against them last time, so. What do I want to do here? More propulsion. Oh, the Giga Cannon upgrade. Yes, please. Well, I've got my propulsion guide there. I just want to keep doing propulsion. Okay, we've maxed out money again. Let's invest. And then let's look at this. Domination. Governor level cap increased by 2. I'm going to pull that. Two unemployed pops here on this manufacturing world. And we're still... Oh, we're caught up. Crystals are basically caught up now. We're going to put a Ministry of Production on there. I like to have one of those in each one of my factory worlds, so... No excuse not to have that there. 3 people are unemployed on this planet. We can give them more jobs.
Research complete.
Researchers. Edict duration is plus 10, and a mega art installation and a strategic coordination. Ooh. I want that. I want that thing. I want to make all these fancy things. See if we end up with enough time. Of course, we're getting down to the mid game start year starts at 2300, and the end game start year starts at I think the end game year is 2500, so the end game start year starts at like around 2400. So we're like 20 years away from that. So the end game stuff is going to start to happen. Admiral has died. Oh well. At an age of 181, that's pretty nice. Daily hull regen. Which fleet is that for? This is for the first wave. Perfect, because they're going to have a whole bunch of... a whole needing regeneration. Because they've got all these guys and they've got lots of... What is on this thing? Destroyer, 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 cruiser, 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 cruiser. Let's look at this. Fleet manager for the first wave. You don't have any battleships, do you? Okay, my friend. We're gonna give you some. Gonna give you a bunch of battleships. That's gonna get you way up there. So then, let's see what you got for destroyers. Yeah, you got a few of those, don't you? I need to give you... Let's see. Destroyer point defense, just in case. Might as well have some of that. Alright, why don't you upgrade? Okay. Yeah, it's gonna do that. Good. You can also do that too. While you're there. Alright. Forge shipyard, yes, do this. And a fleet academy, and then do another upgrade. You are the 4th wave because this fleet is what? Upgrading? Okay, we'll wait to see what that's all about. You guys are just sitting there warding off pirates until I'm just gonna have you sit there. And in fact, the Jengai station probably shouldn't even be there, so we're gonna downgrade that one, and we're gonna build it here instead. It's gonna be temporary. By the time we get it built, we might not even need it, but I want them to have a space station that they can park on. Make it easier. Get all my star bases up. Not that I need them all where they're at right now. This world needs amenities.
Construction
also
complete.
Another job for its researchers, so we'll do that.
Construction complete.
Gateway construction site ready in the Bioforge system. Sweet. So what was I saying? We might not need that thing by the time it's ready. It's 1800 days though, so it's not necessarily true.
Construction complete.
And this guy's building it, one right there. So if we go to war with these dinglings, we have this section cut off. We got this ship right here to cut this off. This is what? This is a 001 continuity. We don't need to worry about them. We don't even know anything about them yet. Fleet power is still superior. And then we just need one fleet up here, which we have.
Construction complete.
Keep upgrading ships. We're doing really good on alloys now. Colony established. Alright, on the Tomb World. Tedis. Okay, let's do colony. Amenities, growth. It's a mining world for sure. Provide you with enough jobs. And enough housing to keep you busy for a while. Yes, I like the sounds of that.
Construction complete.
I love this Star Trek-y music. It's so great. I have 2 commercial zones on this planet. And this one is providing 10 jobs.
Construction complete.
I think I meant to build more luxury housing here, so I'm going to replace this with because we're going to need it. Luxury housing. Yeah, right there. Because in order to upgrade all these buildings and provide all the jobs, I'm going to need way more than the additional 3 housing that this is going to give. So. Sentry array, fantastic. And now we kind of get into just all the repeatable 5% stuff. So, I think what I want to do is put Mr. Physics Dude back in charge. Mr. Particles. And then we'll just start going for things like energy weapon damage and energy speed. And shield hit points too, but let's go for damage. There's no scientist on that ship. In the Heesh system. And there's no scientists on this ship. And we're out of free ones. So we should grab this guy. Put him to work on Spock. Our research is over 3K now. That's nice. So this construction ship, can we build something else in this system then? What about Gateway construction, science nexus site lacking influence, and sentry array lacking influence. So you can't do anything yet until I have more influence, and we're using all our influence right now to integrate. Alright, so our particles person just died. Great. And I don't have another particles person? Nope. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to put this guy on it. Yeah, and he's an energy weapon, so we're going to change to shield hit points to match that. It's maybe a little faster. Go here, get this guy. Trouble. And right here, you guys can have crew quarters. And then let's just do, since you're going to be there for pirate suppression, we're just going to do anchorage. We're just going to make this a big old anchorage thing. So, to let myself know that that's what that is, what it's for. Empress Station, which one is this? It's right there.
Ships upgraded.
I'm going to call that Bernathi Station. And my mouse is being jostled. I think we should kind of consider going to war with these guys now, because waiting could be problematic. Just because we're going to have the Fallen Empire awaken and stuff, and we want to be in a better position to tackle that. So let's do this. Let's look at the Great Wasari Combine. I need to make claims and I don't have influence. But we could just do a subjugation one. Because how much would it cost to make claims? Let's see. This would cost 40, this would cost 60, and this would cost 180, which is all way more than we have. We're using it for integration. So I think the smart thing to do is offer association status. He's not going to do that. Demand vassalization. Does not have corporate authority. They must be at peace. They're not at peace. They're at war with somebody right now. Oh, they are. Who are they at war with? The Rufari High Kingdom. Oh, well, there's nothing we can do then. Unless we want to spend the money making claims, which we really don't have. We don't have the influence to make claims. We're losing 1.34 a month because of the integration, which is going to take about 10 years. So we're halfway through the integration right now. So you can look at that and see this. They're being integrated into our empire. And progress is 220 of 521, so we're almost halfway. Remaining 61 months. Maybe we'll just wait for that to happen. Because that can cause your whole empire to tank. There's your build speed. Let's grab this antimatter. So I'm just going to get a bunch of this stuff off. Bernathi Station. Okay, let's see. A change of heart. As our expansion on habitable Section A has stabilized, certain individuals have begun to move away from our view of the world. A group of spiritualists have begun to peacefully propagate against our government. They see that our materialistic view of the cosmos is limiting us and distancing us from the soul. They are no threat to our pursuit. All spiritualist pops on habitable Section A gain the opinions respected modifier with the following effects. Happiness for 25 years. Spiritualist attraction modifier added with the following effects. Spiritual ethics attraction 120. Ooh, bribe their leaders. No pops convert to a new ethic, and it only costs us a little bit of energy and minerals. Spread propaganda to oppose them. We'll attempt to dissuade spiritual pops on habitable Section A and promote materialism. I'm going to bribe their leaders. Okay, let's see. Oh, naval logistics office. That's why you put that on there. Well, we could still make the claims, but then we're going to be in the hole, and it's going to create a problem with our influence. So we'll just wait. We'll wait for integration to be over. We're halfway done. Be patient. That's one of the things the game teaches me that I'm not very good at, is be patient. And a lot of times I'm in a hurry, and it's not the best way to handle it. So
research
upgrading the ships as we get new things. Anti-matter missiles, that took all of 5 seconds. Swarmer missiles, that won't take you very long either. 6 months.
Construction complete.
That won't take long. The gateway fleet.
Ships upgraded. Ships upgraded.
Oh yeah, so that I can automatically upgrade this pirate fleet over here. Gateway construction site ready on Discidia. Okay, great. So Discida, however you pronounce that. Gateway, get that going. So what I'm going to do here is forget that anchorage. I'm going to build a shipyard so they can upgrade themselves. This is not going to be necessary. In a real short amount of time, it's not going to be necessary. We'll have these gateways ready to go. But that's okay. Alright, this is a factory world that is mostly, right now, it's got more secondary resources than factories. It's got the 2 factories. Oh, Galactic Stock Exchange. Of course, still love that stuff. We're starting to run short of civilian industries. This world does not have a Ministry of Production. We like to make sure those are on all our factory worlds. For the full bonus. These guys are not happy. That's right, this is Capra. So we're going to give them whole theaters so they can see the latest movies and be happy.
Research complete.
So they can watch the latest stuff. Strategic Coordination Center. Interstellar Assembly, an official political forum of the galactic community. Just keep researching these cool things. I want to build all this stuff. Battleship hull hit points. Ooh, for heck yeah. Synth leaders. Ooh. Synth leaders are awesome because then they're immortal. Synth leaders. Voidcraft. I don't have a Voidcraft person to it. This is a research planet. Just keep putting research on it. Research, research, research. Love these research worlds. This has 8 people unemployed. Wow, 106 pops. We're going to resettle a bunch of them to the habitat. Let's go look at habitable section A, though. It's in...
Construction complete.
Which section? Right there.
Construction complete.
Oh, it got that section built. So it has 15 jobs. Oh, perfect. Let's do that then. Let's resettle a bunch of you to habitable section A. Unemployed workers certainly are prime candidates. We're just going to move you all. So that should move a bunch of you. Unemployed robotic servant. And now, who on the planet is still not employed? You guys are good. Good to go? And I got one unemployed admin because we got rid of a whole bunch of jobs, but that's fine. I can deal with that. Mizar. This is nice. We're going to be able to cram a lot of pops on those planets. Do the same thing here. I could resettle a bunch of these people to habitable section A and give them serious research. Quick. Here we go. Unemployed worker. Unemployed.
Construction
worker.
complete.
Alright, let's take a look at our species. Make sure that we still have everybody on the same page. I want to make sure that I don't have any of these people who prefer something else. Like these ding-dongs, the half-human arthropods, ocean preference, and they have a negative trait, they're wasteful. Let's create a template for them. Make them all like us. You will be assimilated. you can't avoid it. Alright, and then these guys too, they're next. Avian. These guys prefer tropical preference. Well, I can't blame them for that. That would actually be the way to do it. If I was going to create a new faction, I would I'd probably call them something corny like the Hawaii 5-0s, and they would prefer tropical preference. And let's see these guys. We're going to get them on the same page as us. We're going to like this, and you still have 2 traits to pick. So let's go for unity. And, oh, leader experience gain, I like that. Pop consumer goods, upkeep. Let's do that. Apply that template to all of you guys. 6 months away. Just want to keep my pops doing. I want to make everything uniform.
Complete. Construction complete.
Let's give them, let's see, this is commercial zones. Amenities. Oh, wait a minute. Never mind, this is the, this is the habitat. Oh, look, though. Provides a lot of housing because each one of these provides 20 housing as well. Oh, very nice. That means you can put other things on here. Well, then let's build some clerk jobs because they're going to provide, these are going to provide amenities. We definitely want those. We're going to take a look at this into overtime. 20 jobs. So all 5 of these will provide 100 housing, which will allow you to unlock all this stuff. So we might not even need luxury residence.
Construction complete.
That'll be cool. In that case, I'm going to put
species modified.
Holo theaters down so these guys are happy. Commercial zones, holo theaters. Let's do this first. Let's do it in that order. I like that. I like having a ring world. That's going to be really cool. Okay, what are we... Oh, we're getting short again on consumer goods. And we're just under 10 on every single secondary resource. We're over our limit on those.
Construction complete.
Alright, next choice. Ruler level cap increased by 2 and resources. I'm going to go for the ruler level cap. And what are we working on in technology? Battleship hit points. Do I still have the synth leaders?
Construction complete.
Actually, it's 55% if he's working on it. So I'm going to put this person on it. She's going to be at 61%. Changing research priorities
complete.
there. There's a reason for that. And the reason is because if we look at Ascension perks, and I go down to the one I really want, which is Synthetic Evolution. Synthetic Personality Matrix Technology, which I assume comes after Synth Leaders. So, in order to get this, I've got to keep doing certain kinds of research to get there. Alright, so this is Second Fleet right there. Now, are they still at war? Yes, they are. This is Anchorage, and so what I said with you guys is you can upgrade yourselves now because we gave you a shipyard.
Ships
And we'll give you a logistics office. The Gateway site has defense platforms that can be upgraded. And the Bernathi station has defense platforms that can be upgraded in addition to... What is this? Ion cannon. What the heck is this thing? Design was automatically generated but will not update. Size. Ion cannon. There's not enough room for this platform, missing 2 slots. Really? So it requires 2 slots. Wow.
Research complete.
Might have to try that out. So if I kill a couple of these, like this, this, I can put that on there. Let's try that. Let's put that bad boy on there. Shield hull hit points. So we can keep doing that kind of research. So we don't have a particle physicist, so we'll do this. This bastion up here, yeah, I don't want to upgrade that one because I don't think we're going to need it. Really like to go after the Raxar and finish them off. This one, Titan Assembly Yards. Titan versus a
Construction
Titan.
complete.
We need those down somewhere. This homeworld seems as good a place as any. Let's go back to... Oh, we're maxed out again. Invest. Gateway constructed in the Bioforge system. Fully operational. Now see this battle station. It's fully operational. Alright, so what we can do here is when this one gets done, trade spice will flow right over here. Which would be great. You can already see some of it starting to move through wormholes so that it can go through. What's it going through? It's going through there, through that wormhole. It's going through that wormhole, all the way so it can get over here, so it can go through that gateway. That's funny. It won't be long until we'll be able to set the whole thing up. Maybe we'll hang on to this episode long enough to see that happen. This, what do we need more of? More crystals, as always. And then we're going to replace the robots on this planet with a stronghold. This is a hodgepodge of different things. It's supposed to be a factory world. Ring world section restored. Ooh. The second one is ready. Awesome. Okay. Yes. Habitable Section A, and this is Habitable Section B. We will colonize this with our own people. Why they're not at the top, I don't know. Let's keep going until we find our people. And we're B, we're Bioforge. We should be alphabetically at the top. Superior, oh, we're S, Superior Bioforge. That's why we're not at the top. Okay. Superior Bioforge Supremacy. Which of these groups do we want to use? Leader, experience, gain. Yeah, keep grabbing those guys. Okay. I'm going to do this. I'm going to rename these. Hab B. And then Verdamon. Hab A. Alright, and then Ruin Ring section. Let's spend some money, shall we? Alright, and then let's go back to the second wave fleet. Second wave, what do we have for them? Oh yeah, we said we gave them a Titan, and I was thinking about putting all of my Titans in one thing. Let's see. They have more ships. All those ships would have to fly over there individually, though. I'd rather wait till it's over, till the war is over, until we start the war and get it over. It shouldn't take long to take this from them.
Construction complete.
And our integration is, we're 5 years away from finishing integration. So if we look at this, yeah, we're 16 months away. We're not even 5 years. We're 16 months away, which is fantastic. So, okay, I'll stop the episode here. Folks, as always, if you guys like the content, please subscribe to the channel. If you think this episode was cool, give it a thumbs up. And if you have a question or comment, drop it down below. I'll see you guys next time.